So I think we got it now. We're finally streaming live there, but we're talking about what's happening on Thursday. So we will have presentation Thursday. It'll be all about Vision AI and how Vision AI will affect commenting and also starting conversations and things like that. Basically, bringing images to our star system. We all see how impactful images are to even just posting. Keisha, what's happening? Nice to see you.
Hi, how are you?
Good. We all see what's kind of happening or how we have been using images for selfie AI or Mimo or just image AI. So we're going to talk about how we can use it in other parts of Nowsite and the star system. So looking forward to that. We're also going to be talking about updates to the exclusive training with Eric, the exact date, the exact time that he will be doing the training, right, Brigitte? Love you. Brigitte's like, what is the exact date and time? And I'm like, I don't know yet, Brigitte, but we do, and we will share that bit of info on Thursday, as well as some more exciting updates. So I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know. Those are kind of my updates. I'm going to kind of zip it until somebody asks me a question that I just get overly excited about and I start sharing more than I should. Kevin Davis, what's happening?
Hey, I see that we got Selfie and Mimo on our phones.
Mm-hmm.
Was Image going to be on the phones too, as well, or no?
What was it?
Image?
Yes. So it was like I don't know exactly, like probably this week or sometime very, very soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I was happy to see that those two got hopped on last night or
Which
this
one
morning.
was first? I do think iPhone was first. You have an iPhone, Kevin?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh, I think iPhone
No.
was first though.
No.
But Kevin brought it up first, but
I can't.
He said I can't do it. I refuse.
I'm with you, Kevin. I don't think like iPhone. It does not work for me.
Yeah, you got to update it. Works for me. Just update your app, delete it, add it, delete it, whatever.
Yeah, I noticed I had to delete it this time.
Yeah, you might have to delete it, update it. I think it's easier to just tell people, hey, delete it, add it.
Yeah, Android just popped in there and it worked perfect. So no delete or anything. So just saying.
Kevin?
I'm sorry. I'm not going to the dark side. I'm staying right here.
Is it the dark side, really?
This is the light side.
Of course.
Get on.
It's all the dark side.
Can you show Selfie AI on mobile is working? So I can't show my phone today. I could show it tomorrow and show you guys a Selfie AI, but it's the same thing, works the same way, right? What I like about the mobile is it kind of brings up your pics immediately for you, right? There you go. It just comes right up. Yeah. Give it a try. If you could do it on desktop, you could do it on your phone. It's the same exact steps, right? Linda.
Yes, hi. I'm on it. I didn't have it on mine, so I'm trying to see if I can get that. Anyway, I was wondering if you can rename the website as long as it's available, or does that mess things up?
So let's say you have a website, right?
Right.
This is a great question. So I'm gonna better show her than tell her.
Okay, good.
Okay, great. Hold up. Sure. It's not on mobile. So. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's say, ooh, love this new features. I gotta screenshot that. Okay. Here, so let's say you go to websites. We'll pick I don't know, a bunch of okay. Let's say we wanted to do this Get Fit side hustle one. Okay. And you
Okay.
wanted to edit it or change the link to it. So what about everybody who already has the link? Are there people that already have it?
No,
There's nobody that has it in the world?
no.
Okay, then edit. Change it. You're good to go.
Okay. But what if they did?
If they did change it, then I would say to you, just duplicate that page, keep the original URL just in case somebody lags or something and goes to that URL. So, you know, they don't miss out, and then go and update it again on the like new page or rename it on a new page. So I would keep them both. You know? So here, right? And say I wanted to keep this because 3 people have it. Well, I don't care. It doesn't matter, right? 3 people have it. I can't get them the updated one. I would go here and duplicate the page. And now that I have it duplicated, I would edit and do it to the URL that I want.
Okay, well, so it's my first and last name that I wanted to, I don't like what it's tied to. It's tied to a digital business card, and I wanted to put it on my website, so that wouldn't work in that situation.
So does anybody have the digital business card?
Yeah, I mean, I put it out there, and it's actually in my emails. I'd have to go in and rechange all that. So maybe I'll just think of a different name, like Coach Linda Chazar, instead of, because the website that they did for me is my name with a 0 after it, and I don't like that.
You can change it to whatever. Can I look at it?
Sure.
And let me just go to it. Linda.
And I did a blog just now from you teaching me last week. I had a little trouble with it, but I figured it out, and then I did it today. So yay. That was helpful.
It's fantastic. Okay. What's your email address?
The new ULC@gmail.
It is finals week at my house, and you know my son got finals and got home and plays several instruments. But I'm in I have my own office that's separate from the house. I could hear that trumpet
Wow.
making me nuts. Like all I hear is like really wow. All right.
Yeah.
You're passionate about this trumpet. All right, let me go to your.
Sounds like you need to put Dynamite in his room.
Ooh, I do.
Soundproof.
Okay, so I just want to look.
That's not it. That's a lead magnet. Okay, so it's scroll down and you'll see Linda Chazar 0 is the one that they created. I'm still working on it, but that one, yeah.
So my question to you would be, ultimately, everybody that has your digital business card, would you rather them come here?
Yeah, I don't know. I have to think through that.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if you would rather them come here, then
Okay.
I would take it and rename it to this. That's fine. And then add your digital business card, like the section of your digital business card where people can one-click call or one-click whatever, to the About Me section of this website.
Right. Okay.
You know, so this way you kind of get the best of both worlds. So everybody that has your name .now.site, I mean, they would no longer go to your digital business card. They would come here, but if they go to the About Me section, the things that you like best about your digital business card, I'm just gonna mess with it for a second. I
Sure.
promise. It can go
No,
back.
any improvements, well, I'd love,
So this is the digital business card, right?
right, right.
So let's say we kind of took this here, this section, and I'm gonna add it to my save sections, and I'm gonna call it Linda. Business card. Save. Okay. So then I'm gonna go to this section over here. And
No, it was Linda Chazo 0.
yeah, I
Okay.
remember here. Great. We
And
have
I'm
like
not crazy about any of that, but I'm gonna change it.
here, Linda, blah, blah, blah. Great. And then what we can do,
And I don't know what that learn more says. Maybe that would be it, or I don't know.
it goes to your blog.
Oh, okay.
Here, we can go to save sections. And you could add a digital, you can add it under your profile photo if you wanted. I would probably go like the
Wouldn't it be easier to just add a contact us page?
yeah, but there's functionality to the digital business card, which is kind of fun. So I might go like that. And
And
or
can you make my picture smaller? I don't like it so big.
I might go like the now I'm getting into changing the whole dang thing because I'm getting all crazy over here.
Okay.
Maybe window, blah blah. And I'll probably just maybe do that and delete this. So save,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
right?
Yeah. Much better.
So
like that.
that you have a kind of functional About Me section where somebody can do all those things.
Yes. Oh, I like that.
Yay.
Thank you.
And now, instead of going like here, you do it live if you'd like. Let's go where your digital business card was your name, right?
Right.
We can, do you want to change it? We can change it.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. And
Right.
then back here, we come to this one. Save it. And now we wind up with the best of both worlds.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yay!
Yay. Yay. Thank you. And I loved the blogging that you taught me last week and the group. Very helpful. Thank you.
Yay! Thanks, Linda.
Okay.
Hey, fun fact, fun tip, fun fact. I don't know what you want to know, but I think it was, I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Brigitte. I don't know. I'm just teasing Brigitte. Love you. But we were talking about upgrades and marketing AI and could people upgrade? Was it you during Alpha, maybe? Brigitte, do you remember? Yeah. Okay. I was like, fine, Brigitte, I'll do it for you. But people have an option to upgrade to marketing AI right now. I don't know. We're rarely sharing it. Shush. But you can go to marketingai.now.site if you're a My AI customer and you wanted to upgrade to marketing AI. I think there's a 50% off monthly and a 60% off annual. I think it ends, typically we kind of send it out to first month subscribers or whatever. It's like a one-time offer that they get. So now you know what we're
I
gonna
used it. I used it this weekend for myself and a customer.
there you go. So all right. So if you wanted to use it, it's marketingai.now.site. I believe it'll go away again on Thursday. Okay. If you do use it, do yourself a favor. If you have marketing AI, I think it's super valuable, lots of fun to use the marketing services. So I just want to point these out to you, okay? So right here under marketing, when you're a marketing customer, okay, there's a section and it says marketing services. So you can go ahead and click on it, right? And we'll build your website, write your email, we'll write your blog, your SMS. But one of the first things, and the most used, I would say, is we'll build your website. Now, if you've ever had a website that you had in mind, it doesn't have to be, you don't even have to have it fully developed. You want something that looks like this, something that looks like that. You are allowed to request as many websites as you want. And that's cool. You could also request as many edits as you want. And that's cool. And it's really, when you're getting started, it's a way to kind of understand how websites are built, or it gives you an idea. Sometimes it's hard to start with a blank canvas to know what you want. Sometimes it's better to have an idea or something. Go in there and ask for a website. You click on get started. You can put in your language, whatever language that you want. And only the things with the little asterisk are mandatory. And you can kind of go through and just, there's a human being reading it on the other end, kind of describe your vision, describe what you want, and they'll do their best to create it for you. But here's the thing, you can have as many as you want. There's no limit to how many you can create, and there's no limit to how many times you can say to them, hey, you can you change this for me? Can you edit it for me? So good idea. If you have marketing, try it. If you haven't done that before, give it a whirl, see what they create for you. It'll give you some jumping off points to get started. And if you don't have marketing AI and you want it, you can get the monthly for 50% off, the annual for 60% off when you go to marketingai.now.site. Once you get that account, try it. Get in there, get yourself a website, get some ideas flowing and going, and it'll help you out. Okay? Cool, DePaul? We're so glad that you're here.
Glad to be here.
Awesome. Any questions? Linda, thank you for kind of sparking that and going in that direction. You're the best. Oh, sorry. Hey, Keisha.
I'm sorry, I should have put my hand up.
No,
Can you read, like, I have an existing website.
Mhm.
It's the first website I ever designed and I actually like it, but there's some things I want to add to it, right?
Yeah.
Since I have an existing domain, when I create my Nowsite websites, can I have them redirect to an existing domain? Because I technically own like 9 domains. I own them that I pay for.
It's really good. I love this, right? So you can have our team recreate the website for you, or like they do a really good job. If you have a website somewhere, they'll like, okay, we'll kind of rebuild this for you with our best efforts on Nowsite. And then that domain that you have, do you own it through GoDaddy? Or
I have one through GoDaddy, but most of them are through Namecheap.
okay, so in Namecheap, where you go to the DNS records, I don't know if this is like too much, Coco.
No. I've redirected a lot of them.
So we give you an A record that you can change for that domain so that it'll do it with masking. So it'll always still in the address bar look like yourname.com or whatever your thing is.com, but it'll be a Nowsite website.
Cool. Because
Yeah.
I love my site, but there were some things I wanted to add, like I wanted to add a members area and I wanted to add my product page.
Yeah. So I would start with like, hey, can you duplicate this website? Hey, here's what I want to add, right? Like to them for sure.
Okay, cool.
Great question. Kathy, does that help?
Hey, on that question, can I ask you, are we able to point a domain at a subdomain?
We point a domain at a subdomain. Nowsite subdomain?
Yeah, so let's say I had Kathy.now.site/Zoom. Can I point that domain at that, or does it have to only go to Kathy.now.site?
Yeah, so when you change the A record, it's for the home page of it, and
Right.
the subdomain doesn't have its own like DNS record itself. But if you have, so you know how people, I'm gonna go into my own account, show you. I think I'm in Linda's.
Okay.
But
Because I know I can redirect it to a specific URL without using the A name, but there's a little bit of a lag between
yeah,
when it hits GoDaddy and then when it hits the site. So
yeah. Yeah, I like to just like do the masking and change the DNS record. It makes things,
right,
it just looks cleaner too, right?
right.
So I don't know where here. Let's go websites. Let me find one with like multiple tabs. So this one probably has multiple tabs, right? So if I edit this, no, this one doesn't have multiple tabs. Maybe this one does. Yeah, France, Spain, blah. Okay, so let's say as an example, I'm going to duplicate this page, but I only want my domain to go to the subdomain of April 2024.now.site/German. Okay, so please, did I duplicate it? What happened? Yeah. So what I tend to do here is I'm going to create a domain for my subdomain that's just being redirected, but cheat my way there. So I'm going to say like this one, make the home page. Then I'm going to do this and hide. That one's hidden. That one's hidden. And then when I save it, right, I can even hide this one, but I can name this like German, I'm going to name it Kathy website fun. There. And I save it. It's a way to kind of cheat your way through. And now
Yeah.
the subdomain became my primary domain, and I'm just using it as a redirect, right?
Okay. The only bummer about that is you can't, then it doesn't get included in a navigation of the main website, but that's fine.
You can
That'll
keep
work.
it as a navigation to the main website, just make whatever website you
Duplicate, yeah.
want, or make it create another one where the website that you have or that you're pushing it to becomes the homepage. The other ones become the subdomains.
Right, right. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Cool. Great question, Kat. No, John, there is not. Just on the marketing. Kathy, to your other question, they'll like prorate it or whatever. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Linda.
Yeah, so if nobody else has other questions, some of those links aren't working now. They say page not found. I figured out one of them, but the other one I can't seem to identify. And then when it goes to the about me, don't like that it's what it's showing, and I don't know how to delete that.
What was
So,
it again? New you what?
pardon me?
Well, oh, new you LC.
Yeah, the new ULC at Gmail.
So, okay, tell me which
All
one.
right, so if you go to learn more on the about me page,
Mhm.
that doesn't work.
So we have to understand how it works, right? So this is redirecting now to
Zero,
0. So we just go like this,
right.
and now it works.
But that's one thing I did on the other one, which worked. So this part I don't like on this about me, that it shows that top thing again. Could I just make the Linda Chazar contact and get rid of that guy climbing up the rocks. I don't know how to work that.
Would I? Thinking. I mean, yes, you can. Would I? Probably not. Recommend.
Okay.
Like, what are you going to put there instead?
Nothing. I mean, it's already, that's on the main page. And then when you click on About Me, that's the first thing they see instead of the digital business card. So either get rid of that whole section, move it,
I would get
or
rid of the whole section, but I wouldn't make this blank and just have this like nowhere. Like basically, you don't need this header anymore. You're going to go right here.
that's
Yeah.
my thought. Yeah. And yeah.
You want to delete this whole section?
Well, I can do that, but what is there a way to make Linda Chazar be inspired where they could book a call today? Just go straight across and get rid of that picture?
This?
Yeah.
You mean a single column instead of a double column?
Like that?
Yeah.
And I go like this?
And then delete that other section is how you do it, right?
Yep. May I?
Yep, you can delete it. Yeah, that's much better.
You want that background or do you want white?
No, I don't like that. I don't like the colors or anything, but I can always change that. Yeah, that looks better. Thank you. See, I knew it was something simple. I just didn't know how.
That's okay. So in your sections that you have,
Mhm.
my blog, whatever, just go back to your buttons and make sure that you get rid of the 0 wherever you have a button,
Okay.
right? What is say why? What does this mean?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Sample.com? I don't know.
Oh, I thought
I
that was
didn't put that in there. They built it. But I'm gonna put my Calendly in there, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Let me save and my eyes. I'm clicking like I've never clicked before.
I know, right? You're confusing me.
Like I can't even wait. I'm like refresh. Okay, so contact me today should go to the contact page or the about me page is where you want to right?
Yeah.
What's more about me? No, oh, you did that one, okay. Or you can make it, I guess, into a Calendly, sure.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know what else to put in there.
See, let me go here though. I'm going for it now. You're stuck with me.
That's good. Thank you.
And I go crazy now. 30. I'm gonna take this section and I'm gonna name the whole section. What I wanted to do was if someone goes to say this section
Right.
on mobile, what's going to happen is you can't see the call to action and how to contact you, but you can see this button, right? And the button
Right.
pull it down just a bit so that this
Ah,
becomes the like
right
above.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So-
remember you showing that months ago, how it can like drop down the website to different things. I just didn't know how to do that.
Yeah, so if you ever wanted to drop down to different sections of,
Uh-huh.
a website, you can do it that way, especially if you have like long form websites. It's helpful. So
Thank you so much.
sure. Vesna, what's happening?
Hey, Cheryl. I would like to ask you about Herbalife AI. I met one guy. He saw that what I'm doing, but he's in Herbalife, and I try to understand what is the difference between now cited and Herbalife.
So with Herbalife, it's kind of just geared more toward Herbalife, and they get the same My AI plan. So you're not going to find much of a difference there.
But we cannot share with them they have specific feature for their business in Herbalife AI. We cannot share with them now my AI with them, you know what I mean?
I would just flat out, like, I'm gonna be kind of blunt about it and say, for them, probably Herbalife AI is where they should sign up in case there's features, or I'm sure that there will be coming features that are specific for Herbalife.
Okay, then yeah, I can just leave them.
Yeah.
to-
Next.
Okay. Thank
Be
you.
fine. Yeah, good question. Thank you. Anybody else? Question? Make sure really, if you have the marketing plan, or if you've upgraded to the marketing plan or whatever, take advantage and use it. Request a website. It'll be fun. It'll give you some ideas. Kind of like, I'm going to use Linda as an example because I'm picking on Linda all day today, so whatever. But Linda requested a website. Now, Linda obviously has the knowledge base to kind of go and change a few things or try a few things, or maybe the color is not hers. She can go back and ask them to make as many changes as she wants. But when you start with something, it can give you ideas. So she's like, okay, I like this, but I want to delete that. Okay, I like this, but I want to change the color of that. And sometimes if you've ever like stood in front of a blank canvas, you're like, I don't know. I got nothing. But if you have done it where like you kind of get some ideas, it flows and makes things a lot easier. Janet asked, how do you add a Calendly to a website? So I want to see if I could pull mine up to share or show you. But you, Janet, if you want to ask more, you can feel free, come on out, whatever you want.
No, that's it.
Okay.
I'm just learning how to use Calendly, and I'm like, it's time to add it to the website.
I got you.
Hey, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Just want to add it for the people here, on the nerds. What I use them to build a website is they take care of all the tedious stuff, like the phone view and all that stuff. And then when you come back, they do the hard shell. And then you can come back and adjust all the little things that you want to customize. But it saves a lot of time to get the nerds to do that.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you. That is really helpful.
Right. Like mobile view is a really great example of a way to use the like nerds. Here's how I designed it. Can you just go through the mobile and make sure that I'm good to go? Because, right, I don't want to go. Basically, you're kind of like rebuilding it again, or sometimes you're like, do it again, do it again, do it again, and again, and again, and again, right?
Yeah.
One thing they'll learn is on the mobile, you cannot save sections. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, you cannot save sections. Good point.
So you might as well let the nerds spend the time on it.
Mhm.
But that's what I use the nerds for, to do that. But they're not as nerdy as Cheryl, so you can't.
It's nerdy as Cheryl. I don't know. Am I that nerdy?
No.
I take that as a compliment though. Okay, so this is, I went inside of my Calendly, right?
Okay.
So this is mine. And then I can kind of click into, your calendar that you set up, yada, yada.
Mhm.
Okay. Linda, this one you want to pay attention to, okay? Because depending on how you want to do this and booking a call, you can lead them into the goal would be to keep them on your website the same way that Facebook is like, are you really going to send somebody to a link outside of Facebook? Don't do that, right? You don't really want to send them away from your website. You want them to do the booking kind of inside of your website so they never leave, or they can go explore a different section. So while using a link is great and getting started there, but see where it says share here?
Mhm.
So click on your share. And then it says share a link, add times to email, or it says add to a website. We want to click on this add to a website. And there's different ways, right? And the easiest way for people to understand and put it inside of your website is to just inline embed it into a website. So you click, whoosh, click this part, right? And then you click on continue. Now, it's going to tell you all this fancy stuff. You need to do this, you need to do that. Hush for just a second there, Calendly. It'll be okay. Just click copy code. Don't worry about all that. Like, you can change the background color or the text color or whatever, but chill for a minute until you get this copy code thing down, okay? Now we're going to go into our website builder.
Since you're there, Cheryl,
Which
do
one?
do we have the ability to add the pop-up version of it?
Yeah, you can. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Hold on. So here, let's go to our website that we made for fun with Kathy. Remember? If I edit it, what I like to do is I love to control my sections, how things kind of pan out. If I want it left to right, I think that this is probably underutilized where a section is longer than another section, or, you know, I kind of go this way or that way. It's one of my favorites. But you can also just do the entire thing. Then I drag my code snippet in. You writing that down? Drag it. Okay, drag it, paste it. And then you said to yourself, oh my gosh, where is it? What happened? Why is that happening? That's not supposed to happen. So then you go to this style thingy and you maybe give it like a 700, which darn right, pretty good. Maybe like an 800. And now you can see the entire thing in there, right? Cool. You can kind of split it into sections if you want and see how it will fix itself, right? Then make sure that you do like a 900 here. Here's what I will say is I'm going to teach you a bit of like something that you can add here. So I'm just going to pull in my code snippet and paste. And then 800 this thing. Okay. So here you see where it says minimum width 320, height 700. Right? So
Yeah.
let's say I do it like this, okay? I mean, it's kind of fixing itself now, but see how I can just do 900 or 800 or 1,000 here? I'll get more, and it's bare, and you can barely see it, right? And you can kind of see this width that's happening here. But the reason it matters is for exactly what Kim said. Right? So I can go here and now I have my Calendly and it's set up for desktop and I say, okay. And I make this section only visible for desktop, but I want to duplicate it. And now I want to make this one mobile only. And I want to make sure that my Calendly looks okay for mobile. What I'm going to get is a bit of a slide here because of the depth of Calendly. So I want to go here and maybe add this. Make sure I have that cookie set. Make sure I have everything in there that's working and doesn't slide. And my height and width here, I'm okay with.
So you don't have to change it in the code snippet. If you go to styles, you can change it there, or do you have to do both?
So sometimes you may have to check it on your phone. Sometimes you may have to change it in the style of, or the code. It's just the height. I mean,
And that's the same with the blog because it says see more on the blog. You don't see the whole blog in there.
So you can change the height if you choose to, right? You get to decide, or you can control that functionality. One of the things like people kind of get intimidated by like, oh my gosh, it's a code snippet. Like, dude, it's height. Add 100 pixels until you're happy.
Okay.
Right? And the section add until you are happy or satisfied with it, right? So even here, style, right? Do I like it better at 1,000? That's too long, or 20, whatever I have, 2,000. I just keep on kind of going back and forth until I'm satisfied. There's no like, I don't know. Doesn't have to be as nerdy as it seems. But that's how you would add it. To Kim, you know how you're like, how do I add the pop-up widget here? So here.
So really quick, so you're
Yeah.
recommending you do two different forms, one for mobile, one for desktop.
I will say this, not to, I don't want to make it more difficult on anybody. I would try, but in my world, I'm a little over the top, right? I got to make sure that everything is aligned. I'm like crazy. Like, okay, I a lot of the time have a mobile, like I have a mobile version and a desktop version, a mobile version, desktop version, mobile version, desktop version, to the point of like someone else would be like, really, Cheryl, the whatever was off. I noticed it was off. I didn't want somebody to go, wow, Cheryl, that was off on mobile, right? So, especially with a form, if you embed a Google form, you have.
That's awful. Yeah, that's where I have troubles.
So here, let me show you this one. So see where I edit, and this is our upgrade to marketing AI. You can see my width is 640, my height is 872. If you are brand new, like give yourself an earmuff or something, because Kathy is going to take you on a journey that you don't even know you want to be on. On mobile, right? It's always the width is 340. I don't know why I know that. I just know it. So when this section, if you check this section, style visibility, see, I'm only desktop, right? When I go to mobile, see? And then if I go to my code, see how it's 340, 1072, 340? I won't have this happen on mobile. You ever have this happen on a mobile website where you can like move it back and forth and up and down and you're like, what is going on? So make sure your width of every section is 340. And then I change my height to 1072, but look at my style and visibility. It's mobile only, right? Even sometimes as far as like the header here, like it's not the same as my desktop version, which adds Nowsite because it would bring the form below the fold. And people would go, there's no form on there, Cheryl. Where did it go? So very into both, but it's up to you. It's only because I don't want a floating website or something out of line or something that would make me crazy.
Yeah, we're a lot alike. Thank you.
You're fine. Okay. So you could add here. This is really gonna get people going. Let me show you this one real quick before I go. So see my Calendly, Kim? See where I say share and then add to website? There's this pop-up widget that will add the button thingy. When you click here and click continue, right? You can copy this code. What you need to do is go back here into your website. I don't want to do it on that page. Where's my Kathy Fun page? Here. And then you see the little cog wheel guy. And then you have add custom code. You with me? Okay. Add new code. I'm going to say pop up. Bam. And then we can preview and see if we get the pop-up widget here. That I know we were having a bit of like, I don't know, I think there was a little trouble with our add custom code, so I got to check that one, but typically it'll show up in the pop-up section. If it's not working, just embed it. Okay. There's also, I think, Mel, he typically goes over like there's like a website or some embed coding website that we use. And they have a pop-up.
Yeah, he he had a snippet platform. He shared a snippet platform, I think, a couple Mondays back.
Yeah.
That you can customize different snippets.
Yeah. So you could do that as well. Pop up text. Just try it, and when you have some custom code, if it's like popping up or whatever, it's typically in the add custom code section. Everything else that you want to like embed in the website goes into your code snippet thingy here. Cool. Great. Yay. Let me know how it goes, Janet. Okay. For the Calendly, Kathy, let me know how it goes. So hopefully that helped, like over the top or advanced for some people, but
Thank you so much, Cheryl. You have saved me hours and hours.
happy to see that.
This is why after 20 months I still come, and my hats to Ryan DePaul. He's never missed a call since I've been with Nowsite.
I don't know what it says because I think you have like a blurry. I can't see what I think you're like holding something up.
What's up? I have a name.
Can't see it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want to say kudos to you, Ryan. You never miss a call since I've been with Nowsite. So,
Oh,
but I always come every week because there's always something you're gonna learn. Not only for me, but also for the team members. We have a lot of team members that come on these calls.
mhm.
Thanks, Kim. I like to torture DePaul. We have a quiz after, so he has to show up.
I do. I do. She has me shackled.
It's been like 7 years. He just goes along with my shenan.
And again and again.
Literally for like ever. All right, I'm gonna end it here. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you again for how to Wednesday will shenanigan DePaul. Talk to you guys later. Bye everybody.
Bye.